Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Legend Series Marvel the Punisher, but it's not just any Punisher, it's the fan channel's exclusive 80 years Punisher. And this is Vietnam Punisher, I guess face paint Punisher, whatever Punisher you really want to call it, but it's awesome. I had really low expectations when this came out and really was going to be against getting it until I actually had it in hand. So this figure comes in your typical style Marvel Legends packaging. A lot of people have been picking him up at GameStop. I mean, I know you can order some, I think, online as well, but GameStop has been getting them in along with that anti-agent Venom that I saw and I passed. I picked one up from my buddy Tony and that was basically it. The side of the package has some pretty awesome artwork. It sort of like reminds me of like a Hulk looking face, but I mean it's Castle jumping through from an explosion. I don't know, he's jumping through or jumping, it looks like an explosion of some sort towards the bottom. I don't know. It's not bad, but the same image on both sides. We got the back of the box showing the alternate portrait on, wielding his guns and everything, and it does have a little bit of a read up if you'd like to pause it and check it out. There's nothing else from the wave, so this is just a complete blank with attention and warnings and stuff. But let's get Frank Castle out of the package. Frank Castle out of the package. Looks pretty awesome, pretty badass actually, and he does come with a bunch of accessories. And some we've seen before. I think almost all of them we've seen before. But we will start with his weaponry. So we do get ourselves a, looks like a 1911 pistol, if you can see. Love the two-tone. Works really well. Thank you, Hasbro, for not giving us futuristic weapons. Can never have too many real-looking guns for your figures. This looks awesome. I like it. Then we get a big old sniper rifle. Now this one I like the look of. Let's get it to focus there. Sculpt is pretty good, but it's lacking in paint. It needs like a weathering or wash or something, because this like brown plastic just, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. But it's still pretty cool. You know, it's like a 50 caliber. Got that muzzle flash at the end. Pretty awesome. Then, you know, and what's crazy, somebody told me like this is supposed to be like Vietnam Punisher, but we get like an M4 painted very nicely. Still toting the two-tone look. Grenade launcher attached to the bottom. This thing is wicked. Really like it. I've seen it before, but again, can never have too many real guns. But what the problem is with me is, like, if this is Vietnam, I don't, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm definitely not 100%. I don't know if M4 assault rifles were around during Vietnam. Not too sure. Probably should have looked it up before this, but oh well. Yeah, comment down below, were M4 assault rifles like this around during Vietnam? I really don't think they were, but somebody's going to correct me, and I'll appreciate it. Then we get a alternate portrait, one that we've seen many, many times before, but this time they actually did it correctly. We got a nice scruffiness to his face. Let me get this to focus, because you really can't see the scruff. Look at how nice that looks. I dig it. I really do, but what I don't dig is that, like, the bandana just sort of stops, just as like black splotch. But he's got like the really cool looking, focus, like the dark around his eyes and stuff, like he's just not sleeping. And it looks like they have issues with like connecting the paint. You can see the flesh gapping where his bangs fall down. So that's unfortunate, but still just overall nice portrait. The head sculpt that comes on him looks menacing as all heck. Looks very, very nice. That skull paint, it's Frank Castle, ready to like just tear somebody up and be the Punisher. Looks like he has that grease makeup on, grease paint and all that stuff. Just, I love it. Very, very awesome. I've seen a lot of people using this head on that Punisher War Machine since Hasbro dropped the ball on the head sculpt and didn't paint the helmet. But this thing looks wicked. I just love it. I love it. And I know a lot, Ryan Farnham's probably like, you said that this figure's going to be poop. And I did think it was going to be poop. That's because I thought this jacket was actually a full-size jacket, but actually looking at it, it is a straight-up vest. These are not jacket arms. These are like Under Armour sleeves. Like this is to like his shirt or whatever. Straight-up Demolition Man arms, but still look pretty good. You got the body right here. This is from the Netflix Punisher. Almost looks like the same skull, almost, but still looks really good. Then we get the belt and harness and everything. Grenades are painted very nicely. I'm okay with paint when Hasbro paint stuff. Magazines galore, because he's going to be killing a lot of people. And then he does have the knife right there, but why couldn't they just give us a knife that's like removable instead of a weird flip-flop handle? And then a pistol that's stuck. Can't move the pistol out. It's sad. So much potential that they could have done with these accessories. Like the grenades. They could have made the grenades removable. That could peg in with like a little hole or something. But overall, it's still not bad. Articulation-wise, his head, full 360. You can look up very nicely. No gappage underneath, looking nasty. And then he can look down quite a bit, giving himself a weird broken neck hunch on the back. Then his arms can actually lift up. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, and we got wrist bends. Now what's crazy though is his like arms look super tiny. If it'll focus, it's just super tiny arms, like that wrist right there. But he's a soldier, whatever. Then he has the ab ball crunch thing, like he can lean back, but it gaps right there, which looks a little weird. But leaning forward, it's covered by his vest, so leaning some nice amount. You get some side to side, all that good stuff. Rotation at the waist as well. Belt sort of blocks it and covers it. Splits can go pretty far. He does have a thigh cut on both legs. Legs can kick up, doing a full Spartan kick. No field goals. Double jointed knees, which gotta sort of make them work. But it looks a little weird, but not horrible. And then you get the ankle bend and pivot with these awesome boots. But I wish they would have done a boot swivel, like a boot cut right there. It just makes more sense. They're boots. Give us the boot cut. Give us the boot cut. But the figure is definitely very awesome. I like it. Just really quickly, just so you guys can see, because I'm going to be basically reviewing them with the other head on. All right, there we go. And seeing this looks pretty freaking cool as well. Like both heads work with this figure, no problem. A gripe that I have with this figure is that you can see that right there, it doesn't really hold on to a sniper rifle very well. Like it's properly placed, but it's just not gripping it like it should. Now, even though he can't hold on to the sniper rifle as nicely and snug as I would like, he can still hold it to have him like running and no scoping some mofos. And his belt is actually coming off. That's funny. So let me just take this out of there. His belt comes off. But yeah, it's a decent holding, but I don't think you're really going to get it up to his eye to where he can actually be sniping down the scope, which is unfortunate. With his M4, he can crouch down and look like he's looking through the scope, which I'm okay with. Looks pretty freaking sick. So Punisher can actually hold all his guns pretty decent, and you can get him into some nice you know, stealthy covert op poses or whatever you want to call these types of poses, just movement. And it's awesome. Like the pistol, everything. Like this is a must-have figure in my opinion. Definitely a must-have. He just looks menacing. It's a Punisher I feel like we've been needing for a while. I noticed that this part up here, after moving around, it is looser than I would like. It's not horribly loose, but it moves. I guess it's not bad. It moves freely. You guys know what time it is? Actually, you probably don't, but it is comparison time. So I'm bringing out Netflix Punisher. As you can see, the same pants, same boots, same upper torso, almost painted the same, and he has the same guns. Like 2 of his guns are the same guns we've already gotten before, but pretty much the same buck. Then we get into, you know, this awesome looking Punisher. I think this is the Walgreens one. To have him all geared up. He's not going to want to stand. Is he going to stand? There we go. Then we have this other one. Comparing, these are the 2 heads. Exact same, just painted differently. So reissue of the head. We have the 2 heads side by side, and again another repaint. I think the teeth are painted better on this original Punisher than on this one, but the scruff on this one, it just makes it look so much more gritty, and this would be more of like a Vietnam look to me compared to his skull painted face, but both, you know, looking good. But you can see we're just getting a giant repaint. It's a whole lot of repaint and reuse of parts, but done very, very well. You know, they mixed Demolition Man arms in there with the Netflix body. I don't even know what vest this is. This might be new. And then reuse of heads and belts and stuff. I mean, it's okay in my book because this one actually looks like a completely different figure, and it's done very well for being a mix mash of parts. But you know, I can't be comparing all my Punishers without the last one, and that we got the Toy Biz Punisher. And he comes with that nice little scaffolding and everything. I mean, this sort of fits with the new Punisher quite a bit, like the whole look, the grittiness and everything. So I might end up unplugging him from it, putting him in there, but I don't know. That sums up my unboxing and review of Marvel's 80 years fan channel exclusive Punisher. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when I post up a new video, in case you guys want to know when I post a new video up. And I want you guys to comment down below too. Let me know what you guys think of this figure for being a kit bash repaint. Do you guys love it? You hate it? Is it being cheap? Is it money grubbing from Hasbro? Comment down below. Let me know. And make sure you guys check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are down below. Plus, their website's down below. Go to the website, check it out. Use the free promo code down there so you can get some free shipping on some collectibles. Plus, the Facebook groups are there to join. Join up with the community. Interact with your fellow nerd. Talk figures, trade figures. Just have a really good time. Then you also have the pre-order group. Keeps you in the know. Lets you get a hold of figures and stuff delivered to your doorstep without you wasting gas, time, and paying those scalping prices. Definitely check those out for me if you can. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.